See, you have to clearly understand what is pain and the place and role of pain. Suffering is different. Physical suffering is not a subject of spirituality. Anything physical is not a subject of spirituality. We have yogasanas and mudras which will act as a preventive measure and to have good health. That is dealing with the body. Administering different poses to the body and the bodily organs. That is an altogether different subject. Spirituality is always concerned with the inner personality of man. Human personality is a composite. It has got two parts. One is the external gross body consisting of matter and energy. It is inert, so it cannot function by itself. We have an inner personality consisting of mind, intelligence and ego. It is this inner personality that becomes the subject of spirituality. By spirituality, we propose to deal with only the mind, intelligence and ego. So far as handling body is concerned, we have got Ayurveda, a totally different subject. In Ayurveda, we have a herbal treatment prescribed in Ashtanga Hridaya. And we have a Rasaratna Samuchaya, another text in which metals, minerals and salts are taken, purified and directly administered. Now that will look after the body part so far as India is concerned. Pain is actually a very important and indispensable factor in our life. If you don't have pain, any disease can thrive in your body and you will never come to know. This is what happens in the case of internal cancer. The cancer somehow settles somewhere invisibly inside. It may be in the pancreas. It may be in other areas. No symptom will be there for the first 2 or 3 years. Thereafter, when the symptoms begin to appear and you start feeling pain, it is already the 3rd degree or 4th degree. So, collapse finally. So, pain is very, very necessary. Shall I recite to you an episode? Years back, when I was conducting my Jnana Yajna in Calcutta, a couple came to me. The man's name was Vajpayee. He said, Swamiji, I have come to you with a question. I am not able to understand an answer. What is that question? I am suffering from a disease called Paget's disease, very, very uncommon. It is the constant disintegration of the bone. There is no remedy for it. I was admitted in the hospital in Calcutta and finally they started giving me morphine. So I said, if you are giving only morphine, it is not a treatment. So he went to London where he had a house. There also he was treated ultimately with morphine. He said, that is why I came over here. You are giving me morphine, I don't want. Now I will start deliberately forgetting and ignoring the pain, he said. And he succeeded in it. You know what happened? All the pain reflexes in his system were totally made dull by the action of his mind. The disease was continuously in progress. So every 2, 3 or 4 years he goes to London, he said, and then sets right the bone by operation and comes back. Now doctors say that I have become abnormal. Because I am not sensitive to pain, all the pain reflexes are dull now. Any disease can thrive in your system. You will not know. So it is a very abnormal condition, you have to be careful. So I heard him and told him, what is the point in discussing it? You were disappointed with the treatment in India as well as London. And finally you resorted to your own psychic methods, as a result of which no pain is felt. I think we should stop it there. What can be done? You have already dullened your... Now the only solution will be you have to revive your nervous system. Whether the system will respond or that should see, because nobody tries this. Now this information must give you tons of knowledge, as a result of which whether pain is useful or necessary. The gravity of a disease is determined by the degree of pain you feel. If the pain is very severe, you rush the patient immediately to the hospital. Take labor pain. Birth of a child is something very noble and auspicious. Even that is associated with pain. What is that pain? Why is it due to? I am not a doctor, but I feel that the cervix has to expand. So that expansion takes place. When the expansion takes place, automatically there will be a strain and a pain. And that is part of, people say that unless labor pain is experienced, the mother will not have fondness for the child. So pain is absolutely necessary. So don't try to destroy it or tamper with it. Repeatedly taking pain relievers is not good at all. You are only relieving the pain, not treating the disease. What is the disease? That should be identified and treated. Very temporarily, for a short while, you may take pain relievers. Otherwise, they are of no use at all. They will only damage the body. This is the answer I have to give. Tell me all about the mind. That is spirituality. All about the intelligence. We will treat suffering. Any suffering of the mind can be relieved. I am speaking a lot on Yoga Vasishtha Ramayana. Rama, the 16-year-old Rama, with the permission of his father, undertook a pilgrimage of the whole of the subcontinent of India. He went with a lot of hope and expectation, but he came back absolutely disappointed. He was in dismay, dejection, and lamentation. He could not get up in the morning, take his bath, go to the father and mother, prostrate before them. Then Vasishtha started speaking to him for 18 days, morning to evening. Completely treated his suffering, as a result of which Rama sat absorbed into his own self. Sage Valmiki and the others became anxious. He is only 16 years old. Vasishtha Deva, please awaken him. Let him come back. So Vasishtha Deva, using his yogic powers, awakened him. And he started talking to him. 216 chapters of Nirvana Prakarana are the talk given thereafter. Then Rama got up and said, yes, I have understood. I shall live, rule the country beautifully and well. All the glory that you find in Rama, the sacrifices he did, the austerity he performed, the denials he accepted, the privations he quoted, everything is because of this enlightenment. So the whole suffering disappeared totally and Rama became enlightened and ecstatic. This we can do. Spirituality can do. But we don't tamper with pain at all. Pain is the best notice giver. Don't deal with the pain reflexes at all. Let them produce pain. That is the way you know that there is a disease and disorder. Go to a doctor, get treated. And to give us comfort and relief, it is the role and duty of the doctors. Okay. But even then, I will tell you an instance. I have a disciple, young couple. One day from Delhi he told me, Swamiji, my wife is suffering from a pain. It's very, very difficult to see it. The doctors say they are unable to do anything. They are not able to identify. Have the doctors said so? So it is not for the medicine to cure? Yes. Then okay. Tomorrow, you ask your wife to talk to me with nobody by her side. Let her have a notebook and a pen. Nobody should be by the side. I will talk to her and I want to give her something which when she utters, I don't want anybody to hear. So he told his wife, I know them. So she called me, I discussed. Then I gave her a mantra. I said, I will also give you a medicine. So I gave an Ayurvedic medicine, a prescription, which was to be taken in a certain manner. I said, take 2 tablets in the morning and 2 tablets in the evening in a jeera decoction. You know, the whole thing disappeared. And the doctor said, how is it that this wonder has come? We can help in some cases. Not all. But don't adversely affect the pain at all. Let the pain reflexes be active in the body. Thank you.